Hello everyone, my name is Ned Finn. Welcome back to the stream, welcome back to The Sims, and welcome back to the Scoop Legacy Challenge. Hello, The Meat. Good to see you in chat, my dude. Yeah, let us, without further ado, let us get started. So I played back through, I played a little bit off screen. Hello, Carlene. Good to see you in chat once again. You all should be very thankful because I did a little bit of off-stream playing, and by a little bit, I mean I played through all 5 days of our suspension, and then 3 more terms, 2.5 more, 2 and like 3/4 more terms of school. Because it was tedious and boring, and I didn't want to subject my chat to that. So, here we are. There's a reason, like, this stream is called Graduation for a reason. We are, like, days away. We've actually wrapped up entirely one of our classes. I would proceed into the game, but my right hand is occupied by petting my dog. So I'm going to navigate very slowly with my left hand. Gosh, this is awkward. Okie dokie artichokes. We're in. Or we're about to be in. So yeah, we're wrapped up with one of our classes. Yes, I did. Inquisitor Master, I think it was. Hi, buddy. Very energetic. Like, the editing work is solid. It's a bit much for me. Hey, Born Loser, how's it going? Good to see you in chat. Yeah, it was a bit much, and, like, but, you know, I get why they've got, like, their 8 million odd, there you go, Anonymous. I can see why they have, like, their 8 million some, subscribers. Like, there's clearly a lot of effort that has gone into producing, like, high quality content there. Like I said, it's a bit much for you know, an aged gentleman such as myself. But, like, I get it. And clearly they're doing something right. Booty, he is just being a little, my dog is, like, literally, he's sitting in a chair next to my desk and is just resting his head on my desk. He's being a real, he's being a sweet boy. He says, Papa, just pay attention to me. Neglect your stream. Oh my god, Boyd, what are you wearing? This is not appropriate dress wear for someone of your advanced age. Oh, yeah, by the way, because no one was around to stop me, hey, Twig is back to her original hair color, and I finally, chopped off her hair back to a manageable length. It'll go back to its super long form at some point, but I did decide to change things up a little bit. Yeah, Doggo is being a little bit attention hungry, but attention hungry just means peanut butter hungry. So I'm gonna let y'all keep an eye on Twig for just a moment while I occupy him with some delicious peanut butter. That should serve to mollify him for now. See here, Yes, what's up, Carlene? I'm so glad to have. Oh no, I've lost a celebrity level. We're gonna futz around with celebrity at some point, but it is not this day. I'm so glad to have all my new stream friends here. I'll tell you what, folks. The promise of this stream was kind of like the one thing getting me through today. I today was off to a rough start. I had a not like ideal morning. But it's not terrible. It just kind of things weren't exactly going my way. But then they. No, Carlene, I'm going to be playing Minecraft on Saturday. By the way, sound off in comments. Born Loser, I know that you're going to be busy, but feel free to sound off in the comments for who is going to be able to show up for the mega stream, for at least part of the mega stream on Saturday. I finally figured out the schedule. It's going to start 12 o'clock sharp, noon on Saturday. It's going to run for 4 hours, which is going to be very exciting. There's going to be snacks. There's got to be. I can't go for... God, saying I can't go for 4 hours without eating, but like it's right in the afternoon. I'm going to have to eat at some point. Oh yeah, big time YouTuber. Look at me with my. I don't think I've broken 8 participants in chat. Or 8 viewers yet, and at least 2 of them I think are myself because I've got the computer up and I'm watching on my phone. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Hello, Tane. But yeah. So it's gonna be the first hour is gonna be RimWorld, which is a callback to the early days of my streaming career. And then it's going to be 2 hours of Minecraft from 1 to 3, and then the 4th hour is going to be I was gonna make an InfoWars joke, but I couldn't remember the name of the dude who usually. It doesn't matter. Anyway, me making jokes for me and me alone is it's a running theme here. John Rappaport, that's the name I was looking for. Anyway, no, the 4th hour is going to be a little mini build stream on The Sims. I'm probably going to try to build a tiny house in like an hour or so, just for fun. And chat can participate in that. Y'all can like influence how that gets built. Chocolate, 100%, Carlene. I like pineapple. Honestly, I think I would rather have actual pineapple than a pineapple like flavored thing, because pineapple is super tasty. Well, see, Anonymous, the key to avoiding a sugar crash is to just keep consuming more sugar. I will say, I like that we can finally see Twigs. I almost called her Liz. There's no one in this legacy named Liz. Maybe we should call one of our kids Liz. Anyway, I'm glad that we can finally see Twigs' pointed ears, because I put a mod into this game to get that in. Yeah, I've actually got I have enough people in chat now that like I'm gonna have difficulty keeping up at least a little bit, but it's fun. So all I'm having Twig do, so I found like a new panel, right? A new like drop down. So you go to the computer, right? You go to university, and then you do university coursework, and there's like options to do term papers. We can't do term papers right now because we've completed all of our term papers. But like there's this study tab that we just didn't do anything with at all with the first 2 terms in college. Well, you enjoy that popsicle there, Harleen. I'll bet. We've got, so like there was this very vital piece of information that I just was not aware of whatsoever. And we can also email our professors, like we can email our professor of nanotechnology and the bodies of tomorrow, which sounds almost like something that you would encounter in Stellaris. We can email them and ask them about our progress. which should probably be fine. We've done enough studying for now. But a satanic ritual? Well, unfortunately, I don't have the Satanism stuff pack. That's not a real thing. But I do, what would it be, like Realm of Magic, which I don't have. But eventually, the meat, we will doing exceptionally well considering we've still got a few days left in the term. I mean, in theory, but not really, because, like, we've got, yeah, okay, so it's Friday now. We've got to take I think the final exam is going to come due Monday. We've got our homework complete. Well, I would presume, Carlene, that potato might have been thrown. But I said, why is Endergod was doing the same thing. What is the deal with you people and potatoes? Are the youth really into potatoes all of a sudden? I get it. Potatoes are delicious. You slice them into wedges, throw them in the oven for, like, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour, turn them a couple times in between, salt and pepper on those bad boys, little drizzle of olive oil. It's delicious. But, you know, it goes beyond the pale at a certain point. Oh! Okay, I mean, I figured it was a meme, but, you know, I also figured I'd take the opportunity to, you know, give a recipe for making really good potatoes as, like, a side. Hello, okay, so the meat is Endergod. Good to know. This is the mid-film twist here. That the meat was Endergod the whole time. Okay, duly noted. That's very fair, Anonymous. But they're here in the stream. They're here participating in the chat, and we love them for it. Also, I planted some trees. Don't worry about those. They were inside for a while, but they started clipping through the walls, and that just wasn't acceptable. I also got rid of the basketball hoop because for some reason it was consistently distracting her when she went to do her painting. Which we have level maxed out, by the way. We are at level 10 painting. Yeah, dog farts are they can be rough, man. I get it. Fortunately, my pup, who I think is still enthralled by the peanut butter, he is not much of a tutor. Fortunately, he does occasionally. It's very distinct when he does, but he is. It's not something he does with any kind of great frequency, for which I am very grateful. I'm trying to think if there's. Oh yeah. I did an extension on the house. I made this like faux closet thing. I had to cheat to get this object in here, but I needed to do something with this extra space. But mostly, I brought out the wall so that I could put in this big walk-in closet. Mostly, if I'm being honest, as an extra woohoo location for Tane and Twig, just because, you know, variety is the spice of life. But also, you know, it's good for. We needed a dresser anyway, or some kind of like clothing thing. So there we go. As for what question, or as to your question, Carlene, my dog's name is his full name is actually Otto von Biscuit, but we just call him Otto. He is a long-haired mini dachshund. And since dachshunds are a German breed, we decided to name him after the first Chancellor of Germany, Otto von Bismarck, who, like, as a historical figure, problematic dude, but, you know, who from, like, the late 19th century wasn't. But he, you know, Bismarck was also, like, probably one of history's greatest diplomats and someone who turned Germany into a modern state. While he was serving under, who was it? Give me a second, it'll come to me. Oh, Lord, he's a-coming. What's it, Friedrich Wilhelm II, I believe. I think Bismarck actually served under Friedrich Wilhelm I and the Second, but they were the king of Germany, or the kings of Germany at the time. Or the German Kaiser, I guess. Yeah. Kaiser Wilhelm. Yeah. The German Kaiser, who was basically a king, but that was during the period of time when Germany was its Kaiserreich period. Okay, got it all sorted out in my head. Well, you, Carlene, you are just caught in a cloud of animal flatulence, for which you have my pity. But yeah, he's a real cutie. He's a blackened brindle, so he's got like a black and tan coloration with some like gray tufts around, like around his legs and his feet. He's got these little like tufts of hair between his little toes that are adorable, and we probably need to get trimmed. But he's a real cutie. We got him. I think I mentioned this on the last stream. This past Tuesday was his gotcha day. That was the day he was adopted. A year ago now. We got him in February of last year, right before the pandemic stuff hit. Yeah. Anyway. What have we got? Oh, we installed a yoga mat as well. I had to, this is so dumb. I had to cheat to place this object here. Why is our, oh, I do not like that. I think I must have moved the couch at some point, but I don't like how it's like off center with the, television. I'm not a fan. Yeah, I saw you try to sneak that little T-pose in there, Twig. I'm on to you. Well, maybe you should stop feeding your cat deviled eggs and spoiled milk. I'm kidding, of course. There's actually like some sort of like a chemical, like a chemistry reason why farts smell like rotten eggs. It's like they both release the same chemical gas. I think is it methane? I think it's methane, right? Someone in chat can look that up for me, but I'm fairly certain it's methane. Night out on the town, free food and drinks. Okay, I think, like, we should be, like, all well-suited for, oh, I know you. I'm sure you take very good care of your cat, Carlene. Care of your cat, Carlene is not the easiest sentence in the world to say, but I'm sure your cat is well looked after. So let's go out on the town. Is it 6 a.m.? It is 6 a.m. It's past 6 a.m. Let's go to the Peppers Pub. University student hangout. Let's take Tane with us, our dearly betrothed. I feel like our romance meter is going down a little bit, mostly because I've been aggressively blowing him off to study. Thank you for looking that up, Anonymous. We are getting smarter every day. There's a what is this? A Plumbot? Simbot? Something like that. Electrotron. There's a robot serving drinks, which is very cool. Well, there we go. See, chat is keeping us so well informed. Order some food. Let's order some currywurst. Twig, why are you still in your workout clothes? Let's change. Let's not change into nude. Let's not and say we didn't. Also a new outfit. I really started to hate her high-waisted pants, like, a lot. See, bacon is a good smell. There's nothing wrong with smell bacon, folks. Here's a question for y'all. Do we think that we're gonna get werewolves at any point in The Sims 4? My inclination is probably not. Like, I feel like people really liked in the Supernatural pack. I feel like people really dug werewolf or vampires and witches, and not so much. Not so much the fairies and werewolves. Like, the fairies were fine. I didn't mess around with fairies very much. But we have a never from Carlene, and I'm inclined to agree with you. Fairies were fine for what they were, but I felt that werewolves were actually pretty underwhelming. Like, honestly, the one cool thing about werewolves is that you got like a secondary life state. Right, or like a secondary form for your sim. They could transform. And now you have that for like... You have that feature in like 3 different occult states now. You've got that for aliens, you've got that for vampires, and you've got that for mermaids. And Carlin, yes, I do have the Cats and Dogs expansion. We're gonna get a pet at some point. I think at some point, Zoe, who y'all have not met yet, but Zoe is Twig's sister, who is our beautiful garbage child. I think that she should get like a raccoon as a pet at some point. I'm not sure how exactly we're going to go about getting her a pet, but I do think that she should have a pet, and I do think it should be a raccoon. Man, we're already 20 minutes into the stream, and I feel like I've done nothing but like chatting with chat. I'll tell you what, Carlene, I miss The Sims 3. Like, there's one main reason that I do not play The Sims 3 that much anymore, and it's because The Sims 4 runs so much better. But I do miss The Sims 3. A while ago, I had this, like, wacky notion of going back and, like, continuing the Legacy Challenge that I did for that series, the Keller Legacy Challenge. I don't think it's happening. I think after the amount of time that I've spent in The Sims 4, I think it would be really difficult to go back to 3 at this point. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, if y'all show up in, if y'all are going to be showing up on Saturday as well, I'm going to have it's going to be a laugh and a half. It's going to be a heck of a good time. Hello, Error. We've got another new friend in chat. Good to see you in chat. I like the rainbow profile image. And Carlene, I relate to that so hard. Like, going back, like, after, like, to a save file of almost any game, especially something like The Sims, you know, like months after you've last played, and you're like, what was I doing? Who is this person? I don't remember building this. What's going on? It's always fun. People, it's an announcement. We have broken 8 people, 8 viewers. 8 viewers, people. This is a milestone for the stream. See, this is the fun thing about not, like, having any kind of, like, serious long-term ambitions for the stream other than, like, continuing to do it on a regular schedule. Because, like, I don't have to feel bad. There's, like, I don't have, like, a zillion subscribers or whatever. Like, I'm able to take enjoyment in every single one of you people who shows up. Late for class. Junk. Go. Ooh. Oops. Okay. So she's going to be taking notes in class. How late were we for class? 11. Pretty late, actually. Oops. Oh, well, she's going to be taking notes in class, which does get her, No, she's had that bike for a while. The bikes I think were added in the university pack. But yeah, she just carries it around in her pocket like you do. I'm having her take notes in class, which will increase her grade performance. We should be ending this term with 2 A's, or at least 2 passing grades at the very least. Nagata would like to come over and hang out. Is that okay? Sure, why not? Yeah, come over, buddy. Maybe we could even bone down briefly. Although she's kind of sleepy. Yeah. We can... We're not trying for a baby yet. That will come later. What do you want, my boy? Little Bean is, feeling rambunctious. I'm still made physically uncomfortable by how short Tane's shorts are. But, okay, I'll give YouTube privacy. Don't worry about it. Kids, what are you gonna do? What do you mean by an event, Carlene? Do you mean like the holiday stuff, like the night on the town? Because that is a feature. I think that was. I mean, I know that's like the basic menu structure for the holidays, right? And the holidays were introduced in what was Seasons. Which I think if anyone was to ask me, like, what is the most essential Sims 4 pack, I would probably say Seasons. Seasons is the one to get. Like, I'm a pretty big fan of most of the packs, except, honestly, University Life. I've not been an enormous fan of Uni Life. But... you know, other than that, the expansion packs do add a good chunk of content, which you know, we have to appreciate for what it is. When am I going to do a face reveal, Carlin? I think, if I get, I think I'm gonna keep the threshold low. When I hit either. It's like 75 subscribers. That's a decent number of people. 75 subscribers or 15 simultaneous viewers in one of my streams. Like, the next thing that I do will be a face reveal, either in its own separate video, which will be posted to this channel, or in like the next stream that I do. I actually. I don't know. I'll be interested to see, one, if that ever happens, and two, how that will change the dynamic. I assure you, folks, there's nothing particularly it's particularly exciting hiding on the other side of this this experience, but you know. It's a perfectly ordinary face sitting atop what I'm going to describe as like Chris Pratt in early Parks and Rec type of build, just for point of reference. Without that boyishly charming Chris Pratt face to go with it. Well, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, but that's, you know what, I will keep that in the back of my mind, and I will I don't know, I will ponder that as like a more of a long-term possibility. I'm honestly, this is like my big gamer sin. I'm not a big multiplayer guy, generally speaking. Like, I like you know, I like some local co-op. you know. But like I've always been more of a solo type gamer, you know, and it's reflected in the sort of things I do: single player RPGs, The Sims, RimWorld, the Binding of Isaac. Binding of Isaac has a local co-op mode, which is fun, if a bit chaotic, but yeah, no, that's certainly something I can keep in the back of my mind and mull over to consider it. But for now, what is this? Friday? It's only Friday. Jeebus. Okay, let's keep moving right along. Can we do some painting? Apparently started a figure painting and then just didn't get any progress on it. I'll tell you what, Twig is taken after her mother in that they're like churning out masterpieces with like reliable frequency. You know, I think I do have a copy of Fortnite laying around somewhere, like attached to some sort of Humble Bundle, back when I was paying for that. I think, I don't think Fortnite is for me. It's a little, I don't know, it's a bit much for me. I've said this before, that like my experience of Fortnite was downloading it, logging on, and then having 14-year-olds swear at me. I'm like, I don't know if this is for me, if I'm being honest. I did play a teensy bit of, what is it, Call of Duty Warzone, I think, is the Call of Duty Battle Royale thing, because my brother insisted on me getting it, and we played a couple times. It was fun. He clearly knew what he was doing much more so than I did. Honestly, Carlene, that's kind of it. I logged in, got a feel for it pretty quickly, and said, I don't think this is for me. And then I logged off. I think like I shot like 2 people and got shot a couple of times myself, and I was like, this isn't for me. I am a never-ending font of gaming stories, but Fortnite related is not going to be among them, just because I don't have a particularly broad depth of experience with that. This dog is like just sitting on the arm of the couch and staring at me and whimpering at me. So I'm going to bring him over to me, and I'm going to cuddle him briefly and try to play around that. R.I.P. indeed, Carlene. That was my experience. Oh my gosh, this little Black and Brindle coffee bean. Oh goodness. Do you want to just sit in Papa's lap? Oh, Papa, are you sniffing my microphone? Thank you for that. I'm sure that is a great audio experience for the good people. Hit me up, Carlene. What's the latest if in the Hickle saga, as we're calling it now? Are you just gonna sit here? Are you just gonna chill? I have not let this pup sit in my lap while I was gaming since like he was a little teeny baby. And when I say that, I mean like he was teeny, folks. Yes, Anonymous, I agree. I think. So I was thinking about this earlier. I think what's going to happen is we graduate today. On Tuesday, I think we do the wedding. We start with the wedding. And then we or maybe we play out things fairly normally on Tuesday. We end with the wedding, and then I guess the following following Tuesday, or maybe the next Thursday, honestly, because this mega stream on Saturday is gonna be a nice little breath of fresh air away from The Sims. I think we're gonna have to, after the wedding, we're gonna have to do a build stream, right? Where we where we finally expand Scoop House to, like, we're gonna blast past 100 tiles, I think. Maybe we can keep it as a small house, but I suspect not. We're gonna just get, like, a regular kitchen, a normal normal bedroom. Zoe's finally gonna have a full bedroom to herself. Twig's gonna have a full bedroom to herself for the first time, I think, ever. You know what? Honestly, Anonymous, we might end this stream fighting a bear. I'm not sure. We might actually be able... Boyd might still have that bear in his contacts, in which case we could invite him over and fight him there. We don't have to go to the woods. We can bring the bear to us. Okay, now let me read chat real quick. I was playing Fortnite one time, like one of my first times, and this guy comes in, come with me, and I'm like, don't come any closer. We had a dance party, and he ran away. So, I mean, as far as interactions in Fortnite could end, a dance party and then running away is, like, one of the more peaceable ones. And the meat, don't be gross. We all know that Jared Fogle turned out to be a real crappy person. I would use stronger language, but chat has requested that I don't. But suffice to say, Jared Fogle was a real poop head, to put it lightly. Excuse me, one moment, I think, and this is bad, and I shouldn't be doing this, but this little bean. Just what can I do for you, my boy? You just want belly rubs? Is that it? Are you vying for Papa's attention? Oh my gosh, this dog is usually so chill. He's such a chill ass boy, like, most of the time. He's just sitting in my lap now, being chill. See, I will say that by stopping aging, which I think was the right decision, especially for how long this college thing has taken us. It's given us an opportunity to really develop a lot of skills. Like, we're at, like, level 8 cooking, level 8 fitness, level 8 cooking, gourmet cooking, which I didn't even realize was a thing. Since when is gourmet cooking a skill? Level 9 of logic, level 7 of vampire lore somehow, despite the fact that I'm fairly certain we failed the class. We got the meat being edgy in chat. Okay, whatever. Carlene, just watching this makes me want to play The Sims. Honestly, I'll take that as a compliment, Carlene. I've always thought that it's a mark of a good Let's Player or a good streamer or whatever to make someone want to play the game, unless it's someone who's playing the game so poorly that you're like, I want to play this game so I can see it played correctly. Oh yeah, no, we'll get Sim Gordon Ramsay up in here to taste our food, and he'd probably still complain the portions are too big, which is probably fair. Where did she get those dirty plates from? She just pulled those out of thin air. All right, let's try to speed. Let's see if we can graduate. We gotta graduate by the end of the stream so that I can show y'all. Show y'all the house. It's very focused. Let's. What all can we cook now? Actually, cook a gourmet meal. garlic noodles are not those are not that's not gourmet. That's just like a good basic pasta. Butternut gnocchi sounds fancy. Tofu chicken saltimbocca, that sounds fancy. A fruit and yogurt parfait is also not fancy. I'm sorry. Dang it. I was supposed to pick up an emergency granola at the grocery store today, and I completely forgot. Oh, well. Have I seen Stranger Things? Of course I have. Stranger Things is great. Well, the first 2 seasons of Stranger Things are great. I wasn't a big fan of season 3, but the first 2 seasons are awesome. Very good show. What's her name? Winona Ryder is so good in that show. It's particularly season 1, like a very believable, like portrayal of a character in those circumstances. Speaking of Winona Ryder, also very good in The Plot Against America. Any of y'all seen that? It's on HBO. It's a 6-part miniseries, alternate history. It's called The Plot Against America, where Charles Lindbergh, who is a real piece of crap, by the way, wins the 1940 presidential election instead of Roosevelt. It's very good. Unironic recommendation. Very, very good. I would assume so. Thank you, Anonymous. I'll take that as a full compliment. I am the Stranger Things, Skylar. I am the one who stranges. Carlene, good. The news is universally bad and full of just depression. You don't have to follow the news yet, and enjoy that while you can. There you go. Don't watch the news. Watch me instead. And I'll fill you in. GameStop, don't worry about it. That whole thing already over. But like seriously, it is already over. Like the stock price is already like cratered from where it was, which is makes sense. There is no universe where GameStop stock stays at almost $500. That's an absurd overvaluation of the IP. I guess it's not an IP, but you know. See, like British football, I can kind of get behind because I can at least follow it, but American football, I just like. I don't know why I said British football, like soccer. Soccer I can get is the football that I can get behind, kind of. See, basketball I can get behind. It's easier to follow. It's fast paced. You know, you can kind of keep an eye on the action as it unfolds. But football, it's just football, baseball, golf. They all move too slowly for me. You know. Okay, so we've restored our romance stuff with Tane a little bit. I'll tell you what. Now I've got like some like lots of good folks in chat. I mean, like Anonymous Born Loser, y'all are chat veterans. You know I love y'all to death. But I've got like a good crop of folks now. Like this Saturday is gonna be super fun. I'm looking forward to it. And if y'all aren't particularly interested in RimWorld, y'all don't have to stick around for that. I could maybe even, like, nothing is set in stone. I could even be convinced to do something else. But I figured that a little like a Naked Brutality run on RimWorld could be neat. Yes, Carlene, what's up? Actually, do we have to do our homework? I think we do. No, we've already done our homework. Okay. Cool. Full t-shirts are out of this world. It's a t-shirt, Tane. How good can it be? What's up, Tane? Do you want to... Let's pee first, but, like, can we have, like, a meal with Tane? Could we, like... Because I think we've got some food. I guess we need to... I thought you said we had a gourmet cooking level of 7. Or 8 or whatever. As someone who I don't think has ever written fan mail before, I am probably not the best person to seek out, but just something from the heart, something honest, something genuine, you know? Yeah, gourmet cooking. Oh, gourmet cooking is level 2. Gardening is level 8. Okay, I thought I must have transposed the 2 in my head. I mean, another suggestion would be to just mail her a chapter of War and Peace. Like, I don't think it would get a response, but it would definitely, like, give her pause in her day, and I think that is... You can sleep easy with that knowledge. You know, you could also like write like really detailed critiques of movies that she has not been in, and but insisting that she was like write her like, I thought you were so good as Imperator Furiosa in Mad Max Fury Road. You were very, very good in that role. I find that the best way to overcome writer's block is to start writing something, like even if it's terrible. Like you get the bad ideas out of the way first, and then you like can start getting the good stuff out. You know, but I find just starting to write something is you know, is the way to go. Why is she giggling in her sleep? That's weird. It's low-key creepy. What's got you in such a good mood, Twiggo? Feeling inspired. Okay, whatever. Also, can we take a break for a moment to discuss what a good movie Mad Max Fury Road is? Like, I rewatched that recently. It's that is like the video essayist and YouTuber Lindsay Ellis, who's probably maybe my favorite YouTuber, definitely up there. Like, she has described that movie as being dang near perfect. I've caught myself. My apologies, chat. Well, see, I mean, you write Millie Bobby Brown an entire, like, inspired essay about potatoes, and then realize, okay, that's a bad idea, but then you get to take that off the list. Honestly, and I realize that I am speculating based on hints like talk of moms bringing popsicles, but I'm assuming that you might be a bit younger than the target demographic of Mad Max Fury Road, but if, like, just tuck that away in the back of your head as a Ned Finn recommendation. Twig, what are you doing? Don't make the caprese salad. You just made garlic noodles. Flippin' eat them. Eat the noodles. I guess, clean this up as well. But yeah, just tuck that away in your head as your official Ned Finn recommendation of Mad Max Fury Road. Good movie. Check it out. But maybe not now. Yeah, maybe swap. Here's what you do. I mean, you could write an entire essay about potatoes and then replace every instance of the word potato with Millie Bobby Brown. The downside to that is that it could veer extremely cannibalistic very quickly, which would be oddly appropriate for the first hour of the mega stream, frankly. Maybe I could make sure that my Prepare Carefully mod is working. We could play as a cannibal. That could be fun. Now let's study up just a little bit more. Like the what is that? Child's Play? Pretty solid as like old school slashers go. Neat, you know, a novel idea. Plus you've got Brad Dourif, and Brad Dourif is always fun. I've actually not seen Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I think if you are a fan of scary movies, like, and you want to get like a real spoop, the Conjuring is that is a well-made horror film right there. Very, very good. It's James Wan, W-A-N, not J-U-A-N, was like involved in that. It's like either a producer or a director or something. Very, very good. Very scary. I know, what is it? Hereditary is supposed to be pretty spoopy. James Wan was also part of the behind the early Saw films, which honestly, like the first Saw film is like a legit good movie. Like, it's a good horror movie. It's a good movie in general. And like the first 3 Saw films are all pretty solid. After you get beyond those, like 4 and on, it gets a little bit too into the absurd, gory torture stuff. But the first 3 are super solid. See, Poltergeist, in my opinion, isn't that scary of a movie anymore. It's same thing with like The Exorcist. I mean, Exorcist's a bit spookier than Poltergeist, but Poltergeist is not very scary, in my opinion. See, Annabelle, I'm not going to mess around with that. That doll is too damn creepy. That's like, I mean, good on the prop designers, because like that Annabelle doll is like legitimately upsetting to look at. So good on them. Utilibot contest, no. We're eventually going to mess around with the robotics stuff, and that might redeem University Life in my eyes a little bit. But but for now, like, I think University Life is probably sitting at like the bottom of my my ranking of expansions. It's just I've not been super like it's part of it. I've seen most of the Nightmare on Elm Street films. I think. Although honestly, my favorite of those is probably Wes Craven's New Nightmare, which probably tells you all you need to know about me as a person. That I'm a real weirdo. I mean, I also really liked Halloween Season of the Witch. So do with that information what you will. Is that a piece of Stonehenge? Oh, yes. We had the most difficult time getting it here. And no further explanation. It's great. We making more garlic noodles? See, she makes mac and cheese. That looks nothing like mac and cheese, for the record. Let's enhance. Yeah, in what universe is that macaroni and cheese? But whatever. Just eat the macaroni and cheese. Don't start cooking something else. This is a weird trait that she's developed. And I don't know what to make of it. Alright, we literally just have to, like, keep things topped off. There's a callback to that tongue thing in New Nightmare, which makes sense because it's a very effectively creepy moment in that movie, and is also sort of like a not so subtle, nod to Freddy's original sort of backstory. You're a stellar student, one of the highest grades in my class. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So we're definitely we're graduating at the end of this semester. There's no way that we're not. We just have to. I know my star is fading. Shut up. We are almost free of this prison that I have made for myself. By sending my poor sim off to college. We are not doing this again for a while. Like, in, like, the Sims 3, like, I didn't always send my kids off to college because, like, too much of a good thing. But this has been just grueling. I'm sure there's a much better way to, like, balance things out. Like, keep having fun, but not, fail. But this has just been... it's been a bit much. Carly and I appreciate the cat in the box. Always do. Always will. Always have. If I fits, I sits. This is the way. Mandalorian, another very good show. That my wife does not care for as much. She says it's lacking in character development, which I get. But, but it's got Gogurt, who is the cutest little alien ever. So, it all balances out. 6 a.m., which is not terrible. And Twig's a morning sim, so... I'm on YouTube a fair amount. Watching the stuff. I mean, it's... I feel like my YouTube media diet and your YouTube media diet are probably very different. Like, I watch a couple of commentary channels, Drew Gooden and Danny Gonzalez. But other than that, it's, like, mostly, like, video essayists, particularly within, like, the left tube space. So, like, I already mentioned Lindsay Ellis, who is... Her content is so good. Like her content is so good that she was, like... She did a 3-part series on the Hobbit movies, the newer ones, and she was nominated for a Hugo Award for them. Like, that is how quality her content is. Also very good is ContraPoints, Natalie Wynn, excellent stuff. Philosophy Tube, Abigail Thorne, who just came out as trans. Who else? I've started watching Vosh a little bit. I used to watch Peter Coffin a fair bit, but he's fallen a little bit out of favor. Harry Brewis, H Bomber Guy, another excellent YouTuber. He puts out content so infrequently, but it's always so good. And some more news. The brainchild of Cody Johnston and Katie Stoll. That's also very good. And in terms of simmers, like YouTube simmers, I've tried to watch Plumbella. I can't quite get into her content, but Little Simsy is very good. I like her stuff a lot. I will tell you what, like the new crop of like YouTube simmers have gotten a lot better than the old ones. The old ones did not know how to edit. There's one like sim YouTuber named I think Sunny Daniels, who like would post videos with like very clickbaity like thumbnails, like skimpily dressed female sims, the whole thing. And like it's like some of his videos had like million odd views on them, and it's just like, this man does not know how to edit. He just rambles, and of course, like obviously these streams are not edited, but like I will eventually like try to put up some of these videos like in an edited format. But like a stream is different from like a video where you have the opportunity to edit and you just don't. Now it is 4:30, which means I do need to feed my pup. So y'all keep an eye on Twig for me. Actually, can I? Oh, dang it. Yeah, just keep an eye on Twig for me, and I'm gonna feed him real quick. He's looking up and expecting. He knows what time it is. All right. Okay. Well, Carlene, I appreciate my being lumped in with your viewing diet, especially because I'm pretty sure this is only the second time that you've watched me. But I appreciate the audienceship, and you know, keep them coming. I appreciate the company, so I don't feel like a damn crazy person. But as I suspected, I have heard of none of these people. I've barely even heard of myself, frankly. But I screenshotted your comment in chat, so I will actually try to check out some of these folks. See what their dealio is.
Taba Fondo Be Bacala. Flushi Flasa. Dawi Prubara. Seneca Belindi.
Okay, folks. Twig is off to her final class of the semester. I think, unless I don't think mapping the mammalian. We might have one more class after this, but I'm pretty sure that this Monday is the last. Hold on. Yeah. Last day of class. So we're gonna be. I will not look at her. Well, I appreciate the endorsement that I'm never creepy. I swear that lady's obsessed with pink. Duly noted. Pink gets to be a bit much. I myself am actually quite partial to purple. You know, it's a royal color. I'm not someone who can pull purple off, but like, I'll put it in The Sims when I can. Twig turned in her homework and confidently that class and squeezed every bit of knowledge she could out of it. That kind of effort will surely help her, or surely be great help to her final grade in the course. That is the pink makeup, pink wig, pink room, and pink chair. That is an awful lot of pink. My headphones are real crap. These are I'm currently wearing like $20 like Sony headphones that I bought. If they're even $20, it's probably close to like $12 that I have had literally since high school, which was, I will remind you, a very long time ago. But heck, these headphones, yeah, they still have my early voting sticker on them from this past November, which I wear with pride. It was slightly rainy that day, if I recall, but moved faster than I thought it would, given the pandemic and all. But I'm glad that I went out and did it early, because election day is always a bit of a hassle. Let's see here. I've had, I'm fairly certain that these headphones are a decade old, and they still work. They're they've seen better days probably, but they work. I remember like several years back I bought like this really nice pair, like $75 Logitech headphones with like an attached mic and everything, and I returned them because they were like way too heavy on my head, and I didn't care for them. Duly noted, Carlene. You will be missed. You might miss the graduation. I don't know what that will look like, but you can always come back and watch the stream later. He's gonna be flirted with by Tane. I should really get going. Thanks for bye Tane. Whatever. We will be married soon. Fear you not, Tane. Worry ye not. Why does it still say that we're about to be flirted with? Because we're definitely not. Who peed on the floor? Seriously, where's this water coming from? I'm a bit perplexed, if I'm being honest. Alright, cool. All the better, Carlene. It will boost my viewership artificially. In fact, everyone should be watching this stream on at least 2 devices. 3 if you've got them. Pull up the YouTube app on your TV. Why not? Juice the numbers, so I have to reveal my face. I didn't say how many people actually need to be watching. I just said how many active viewers needed to be listed. So that's interesting. Girl, you need to link up your YouTube account so that you can maintain your recommendations from computer to phone. That's what I do, and it's wonderful. I can go from watching something on my computer to my phone without too much of a hassle. Just a quick check to the history tab. It still says that we're to be flirted with. That is presumably an artifact of, or presumably that'll be cleared up. A+ is in both! Yes! Term GPA is an A+, GPA across the board is a B-. We will heckin' take it. Anonymous, I appreciate that. You're doing God's work among God's people. Thank goodness. Okay. Graduation is tomorrow. It's been quite a journey. Twig's graduation ceremony from Foxbury Institute is tomorrow. Time to celebrate. Hello, dear.
Hi.
My erstwhile wife has returned earlier than usual, which is always.
Really did zip home.
She zipped right on home. But do you know what that means you can do? You can entertain this extremely attention-starved pup. Well, folks, this is momentous. We are finally going to escape this terrible college prison that we have built for ourselves, and he's been a little bit agitated, but not like barking like that, which is good. canvas.
You're gonna bark a little bit more while I.
Back to the PC once again. The gentleman's choice, or in this case, the gentlewoman's choice. I've just now noticed our little flower boxes. Those are nice, I guess. The important thing is that we could actually see, Curlin, you and the meat as well, I suppose. Yes, Twig was raised from a teeny itty bitty babby, and we've actually hold on. I can actually show off. Yeah, there's Twig when she was a youngin'. I guess I didn't save the family from when Twig was a toddler. She was a cute toddler too. But yeah, since she was a little youngin', and there's Boyd during his chunky phase. He's rocking that Dodd. Oh, I've a comment. I can because Forest Child. I don't know. This is not like a response to this. I can respond nonetheless. Okay. I've gotten 6 people have downloaded my stuff. That's wild. I did not realize that was well. Now y'all know where you can find my stuff. It's at Rolf the Uber, which it would be. Can I edit this? I almost knocked over my. No, I most certainly cannot. Okay, I didn't think I could, but this is Twig back when she was a teenager, a big-eyed, bright-eyed teenager. Yeah, it's okay. It's understandable. There's Zoe when she was a child. You can see that Boyd has become slightly more svelte. And this is the last save of the family. I'll probably do another save once Tane is moved in. But yeah, that's Zoe. All grown, well, not all grown up because she's a teen, but you know, still. In fairness, Carlin, I don't remember if it was you or other new chat participant Anne, but someone called her a green bean during the last stream. Twig is older. Zoe's still a teenager. Twig is a young adult. Twig is the heir. Zoe is the spare. Which means that Zoe doesn't have to get married. She can still be in a relationship. She might even still get married. If she gets married, I might move her out. I'm not 100% sure about that, but that would feel a bit mean. What? Yeah, you can eat some lasagna. Oh, I was having lasagna. I made lasagna last night, kind of from scratch-ish. Scratchier than it would have been. I made my own sauce, basically.
It's not scratchy lasagna.
It's not scratchy lasagna. She wants to. My wife wants me to emphasize. Well, there you go. But we've all, you know, we've. I mean, Twig is kind of a green bean, isn't she? Just look at her. For some reason, I can't go into first-person mode right now because I've got because this game has somehow decided that it's gonna be like linked up to Steam. I don't even know if you can see the Steam overview right now. Actually, no, that's not. Can I select controls or something? No, it would appear not. Oh well. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. It matters not. Okay, let's just try to zip on. You hit Shift Tab, although for whatever reason, my copy, my game executable has decided to like closely associate with Steam. So instead, hitting Shift Tab brings up the Steam overlay. Actually, hold on. I might be able to... Steam settings. In-game. Does this work? No, of course it doesn't. Why would it? Hold on. Let me try something out here real quick, folks. And if this doesn't work, well. Give me 1 second. I'll be back in just a moment here. Okay, we're gonna see if this works. It's so far not bringing up the Steam overlay as of right now. I still don't know, like, I have this, like, this is not a Steam game, to be clear. This is, through Origin. Hopefully disabling the Steam overlay will work. It's so far, shift tabbing is not bringing it up. I will, I'll say this ahead of time. The first-person mode in The Sims 4 is janky as all get out. I'm not going to go into first-person mode while she is using the toilet. Hey, there we go. Yeah, so, ta-da. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Okay. Repair. We're going to repair this in first person. Isn't this riveting? I think it was LGR who described this as feeling more like a drunken mistake simulator, and like, I get it. This is and for some reason I'm not able to go through doors. Like, I'm able to lock doors, but I'm not actually able to go through doors in this mode, which is, you know, a minor problem. Yeah, like, I can't let me get outside. It won't. It used to be able to. I don't know why you can't, but okay. So we're hungry, so we're gonna go over here. Going to cook vegetable dumplings. 1 serving. Tell you what, folks, don't buy wooden cutting boards like this. Go for plastic ones. They're much easier to manage because you can just throw them in the dishwasher. That's your Nedfin cooking tip of the day. You've got to have at least one per stream. It would not be a classic Nedfin stream without at least a little bit of reference to the culinary arts. The process of making vegetable dumplings seems oddly similar to making macaroni and cheese, just for the record. But apparently they're going to come out as dumplings. Allegedly. I feel like we did not engage enough in the process of making food for this to have happened. But yeah, that is first-person mode in The Sims 4. Voila, bada bing, bada boom. Very exciting stuff. Graduation ceremony starts soon. Thank goodness. I cannot emphasize enough how excited I am to not have to be in college anymore. Graduation. Would you like to attend the ceremony? Yes, I want to attend the ceremony. There was vegetable dumplings. They looked very tasty. What's the phrase that I coined in a previous stream? I think it was Quake tasty. But I guess you could play The Sims in VR, which would be a hell of a weird experience. A heck of a weird experience. Oh, goodness. What just happened there? What's going on with my task manager bar here, guys? News about graduation with Federico. Federico, excuse me. Little Grenben growing up so fast. This is... This, folks, this has been like a 6-week process, I think, like in-game. And it feels like a 6-year process in real time. Jeebus. So I guess we're just gonna go in here for the graduation, yeah. But hey, we're hanging out with our friends that we didn't make in college because we were entirely focused on just going and doing the schooling, I guess. Sim has graduated, no more terms to attend. Thank goodness. Ugh. Hey, look at this. She's lost the hat, which means that she's graduated now. Can we go home now and start her exciting career as a botanist? Carlene, I have an answer for that. It is a constructed language called Simlish, which is a nonsense blend of a bunch of different languages, including Tagalog. That's meant to sort of emulate a real language without actually being one, which is a very clever, like, design concession. I don't know what we do now. Because we've, like, graduated at this point. University course at this time. I mean, I guess we could just go home. Like, move home. Move back home. And, get a gerb? I don't know. Is this... I mean, let's see, right? Let's take a gander. A relevant degree. Okay. A relevant degree means this position will come with higher pay, earlier promotion, easier promotions, more vacation days, and a signing bonus. Only one signing bonus can be awarded per sim every 7 days, regardless of career. Okay, so we can take on a we can take on a new job. Let's head home, move home, and then get a job. As for your question, Carlene, I think... I mean, just particularly because of the acting performance, like, Joyce honestly stands out as pretty good, and like, season 2 Steve is where is the good stuff, you know. And Dustin is also great. Like, my wife and I have actually joked that, like, if we were to have a child, Dustin from Stranger Things would be the child that we would have. But anyway, let's move back home first, right? Move household. So y'all are actually going to get to see Scoop House for the first time, assuming y'all haven't been stalking my Are you sure I want to join the Scoop? Mofo, I'm in the Scoop family. Yes. Winning funds. How do we have all these funds? What on... How do we have this much money? I mean, like, we're gonna have to eliminate, sell the furniture. How do we have... Oh, goodness. I guess we did a lot of painting, huh? Funds, move in, sell furniture. Keep furniture, sell furniture, sell furniture. Okay. I am, for the record, and the long-term stream viewers will know, I'm very proud of Scoop House. It is a tiny house, which means that it is 64 tiles. Following items will return to you, blah blah blah. Okay, so let's take things a little bit at a time. This is Scoop House, by the way. It's lovely, with lots of stuff catering to lots of different needs, including our lovely Venus mosquito traps over here. First of all, let me pull up my calculator app real quick, actually. Calculator. Because I need to solve for 129. Why is the calculator so big? 129 minus 35. This is mental math that I could have done in my head, but I chose not to. Okay, so 94,000 simoleons, because we sort of borrowed against the money that we already had. I cheated the money in, so we're gonna go money. What did we just say it was? 94,000? 94,000. That sounds about right. Oop. Oh, goodness. Okay. Don't worry about that. We can fix that in just a moment. The joys of having mods running, folks. Occasionally you just hit the 9 key and it does that. Ugh. Anyway. Are my other things? Yeah. Okay. Running free and clear. Yes, I do. Shrinking things and making them bigger is really easy. Assuming you were asking for the advice rather than just if I know how to, because... Teeny tiny table. But yes, okay, let's do the house tour. I assure you it won't be very long, because it's very small. This is the exterior. We're still decorated for, I guess, Christmas, maybe Halloween, or the Harvest Fest, rather. But anyway, living room with our weird plant and holdovers from childhood, a baseball bat, our lovely planters, which I kind of forgot about those. The treadmill, very important, keeps everyone in shape. The kitchen, it's dark in here, I don't know why. Twig when she was a little child. Our dragonfly, or our dragonfly, not dragonfly fly. Mirror. We've got Boyd and Alice's room, covered with lots of lovely art, with our beautiful recursive painting, household god Morcubus, computer, easel, bars of gold. There's a there should be a picture of a Twig as a child somewhere. Or not as a child, as a toddler. There it is. There's Twig as a toddler looking sus as heck. And wearing her amazing Christmas tree onesie. Our 2-tile bathroom, which was necessary, and then the girls' room with more art from either Alice or Twig. I'm not sure. Twig's bed, Zoe's bed, a shelf that Boyd made with a horse that Boyd made on it, and that is the entire house. It is very small. There are bonuses to having it so small. There is a weird door in the middle of the kitchen because it was necessary. But yes, that is Scoop House. This house, you can download it. You can find it on the gallery if you want it. Just look for Rolf the Crafter, or Rolf the Simmer rather. Rolf the Crafter is my Sims thing, or my it's my Minecraft thing. Ignore me. I'm going crazy. I've been streaming for 90 minutes and I'm already losing my mind. Saturday should be fun then. That can only go well.
Is that what you're doing while I'm done?
Yes, I am doing 4-hour mega stream.
Oh my gosh.
My wife is dubious. But it's going to be fine. But to Born Loser's point, yes. With the money, we're going to have to do a renovation at some point in the soon-to-be future. Look at her in her graduation gown. Looks so proper and official. And Boyd doing what Boyd has always done from the early days. Jumping into a damn dumpster. Let's start Twig off on her new career field as a botanist. Schedule. We do not have... I don't know why it still gives us our class schedule. We are not a college student anymore. Let's find a job. Ugh. Go into the not the conservationist field, although I don't know why we don't get a bonus for that as well, but the botanist field, because we have our relevant degree. Do you have an interest in the science side of plants? Then use your knowledge to improve on nature. Botanists will analyze plants, write papers, and eventually earn grants. You'll also be eaten by or work with a lot of cow plants. Okay. Well, hopefully we won't be eaten... Due to her degree in that field, Twig has been awarded a signing bonus of 1,625 simoleons. Awesome. Work assignment. Splice a plant. Yeah, okay. We can do that. So, okay. So Twig is out of college now, right? Let's, for the last, 30-odd minutes of the stream, let's get her post-collegiate look locked down, right? I mean, I talk about the 1,600 simoleon bonus as if it's, that big of a deal. We're literally sitting on almost 100,000. Hey, game. Why are you running like a slideshow? Where are my frames at? Thank you. Okay. What... Chat, I turned this over to you. Born Loser, Anonymous, Carlene, I want you all... the meat, if the meat is still around. Yeah, no, we're gonna probably renovate the entire house from the bottom up. I hope you enjoyed it, because it's not gonna be around for much longer. We're gonna probably rebuild Scoop House Mark III from the ground up, just like we did with Mark II. But we're gonna do that after the wedding, which is probably gonna be a big focus of next Tuesday's stream, right? But until then, what should... Oh, yeah, you are not the first person to ask this, Caroline. There's a mod. If you look up just, Sims 4 more cast columns, you should be able to find it really easy. It's posted on the mod creator's Patreon, but you do not need to be a patron to download it. It is... possibly the single best quality of life feature that I've downloaded for this game. It makes Create a Sim so much better. It's like I can't imagine going back to just 2 columns. Like every time there's like a big patch, I always make sure to update the mod right away, because it's, I mean, this is life here, folks. This is so much better. In the meantime, what do we think that that Twig's post collegiate look should be? Should it be, you know, just this really, like, shockingly suggestive piece from the vampire pack? Goodness, let's not. I mean, we could go for like just a full tilt vampire all of a sudden. Like, yeah, we don't want the green eyes anymore. We want just big red eyes. The shoulder top. Was there a specific top you had in mind, or just a general request? That's honestly, that's not terrible. It's a weird, like, half, like, I've decided to wear a tank top and half of a sweater. So we've got like the fashionista has entered chat now. But I think what is this? Goodness, that's nothing. I mean, that's something. So I think the beekeeper uniform, allegedly puffy sleeves. Eyes glazing over. I mean, let's put on some pants, woman. Born Lizard Anonymous, do not be silent in chat. This is not a one-way conversation here. By all means, your input is necessary. Otherwise, I'm just gonna send her to work. Looking like this. And that's not something anyone wants. Not you, not me, not God. See this, Carlene, this is where the delay in chat really is gonna be an embuggerance in terms of rapid response. But let's go for a chill-ass island vibe. And go for this, which appears to be somewhat business. It's the reverse mullet of shirts. Business in the back, party in the front. Well, thank you, Born Loser. Honestly, the like this is peak. This is peak COVID fashion right here. Or better yet, no, hold on. Give me slippers, game. Don't keep them from me. What is this? And why is it in the blouse category? This is not a This honestly looks something a little bit like what, I'm getting like Sarah Lynn vibes from BoJack Horseman, R.I.P. Jackets, no. So maybe like this is peak quarantine. Gotcha. This is peak quarantine vibes right here, folks. Or maybe not even wearing pants. Like, you're only gonna see this, right? Honestly, I don't mind this top. It can be at least part of the vibes. Just regular ass pants, please. And the yellow is obviously nothing. That's not bad. I mean, no shoes. Obvs. Okay, so here's something that we can get a little bit of consensus on. Do we want to go back to the long hair, folks? I know that there was a lot of very positive feelings about the long hair vibes from previous iterations of Twig, and I mostly went rogue on that because there was no one here to stop me. I mean, that's what she was rocking before the haircut. This look right here. Also got this real... I mean, it's not quite a mullet, but it's pretty close. Yeah, all right. We're gonna stick with the long hair because I don't have to worry about earrings in any event. And heckin' cool girl shades. All day, every Agent Twig is on the case. Cue the CSI theme music. Okay, fine. We've got. People are liking the not the shades, the hair length. This is fine for outfit numero uno. Back from her college days. I feel like it's time to say goodbye to the hat at long last. The hat has been a good look throughout much of her life, but it's time to part ways, I think. Let's see here. I don't know. Maybe like actually let's incorporate that as to one of like the sleep options, right? I mean, we can basically keep this exact same thing, except the hair needs to change. Where's my Pride shirt game? Why are you hiding that behind the sleep wall? There we go. Okie dokie. Outerwear, or not outerwear, everyday wear. I'm long, kind of puffy, see-through sleeves, off the shoulder. Okay, I'm going to try to track down this shirt for you, so that we can end this wild goose chase once and for all. It's not this, although that's again, it's like these sheer outfit options are just kind of wild. Not this, is it? Although the sleeves were see-through, you say. Was it this? Is this what we're talking about? Okay. We found it, ladies and gentlemen. We finally found the damn shirt. Okay. Fine. Fine. I want to change the color. If I can find the shirt. There we go. The yellow isn't good. It just looks like ketchup and mustard between that and her hair. Honestly, the gray is probably the best look. At long last. And unfortunately, in response to an earlier suggestion, Twig does not wear shoes because she is my precious Fey child and does not need them. I've got to sort out this hair issue. Now that's a look, folks. Or, I mean, we could also just no hair it. Always an option. But no, it's like the Ariel hair all day, every day. I do like that we're back to the red hair. I think the blue was a good look for a time. But, you know, we've got to, How is this from frickin', what is that, Get Together? Whatever. No bears. We have a staunch anti-bear policy. I mean, that's fun. I don't think I'm going to go with it, but it's a fun option. That should obviously be her swimwear. Formal wear. Party wear. Honestly, that's not bad. That's also fun. No. I honestly do not mind that. Okay. Good. Like a more professional outlook. Fancy wear is fine. The athletic wear is fine. Sleepwear is good. I feel like this might be in solidarity with her sister. I don't know. I'm starting to think that I might pick up some of those yeah, thank you, Carlin. Rally the troops. I feel like this might be in solidarity with her sister. I'm starting to get that energy from Zoe just a little bit. I don't know. I'm putting out a feeler, and maybe she is too. Just saying. The party wear is kind of goth, but whatever. You want to change that up, actually? I mean, I want something that says I'm a child of the woods, but I'm also here to, like, get kind of turnt. That's a weird, like, it's a party onesie. I don't know how I feel about it. That's not Twig's vibe. whatsoever. That's more of Zoe's vibe. Why is this on the party wear? Carlene, I appreciate that. I incidentally disagree with your assessment, but I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless. Swimwear is fine. That's, you know, honestly, the outerwear is starting to feel a little bit frumpy. I'm not gonna lie. That is just a little bit too patchy. That's much more her sister's vibe. This is very chic, though. We need pants. The lack of pants is distressing me to no end. Like a pair of like solid, sturdy jeans, which is all that I wear in the cold. I should know. We've had some cold mornings here. But where are the pants? These pants. I like these pants. I keep these pants. Do we want to change the color of this at all? The gray looks very chic, very fashion. I think I like the gray. Okay, I think we've got it all sorted out. Got like, you know, professional, nice, done-up looking everyday wear. Formal wear looking good. Athletic is good. Sleepwear is fine. Party wear is fine. I don't like the eye makeup, and I'm going to remove it. Or at least like maybe, oh, I can use my new sliders, the fancy schmancy sliders. What is this? Hue? Yellow on green skin is just not... It's not a good look, to say the least. We can lower the opacity a little bit. That looks better. Like, it adds a little bit of color. But it's, you know, it's more subtle. She's not wearing any lipstick, is it? Is she? Because, like, we don't... It turns out lipstick on, like, a green mouth just looks weird. Well, Lord only knows I've been playing this series long enough. Like, and I've in fairness, like I'll actually, I mean, not that I understand men's fashion any better, but I feel like I'll at least be able to like have a more train a more empathic eye on the situation if this family ever produces a dude. I mean, Tane doesn't need a change in outfit. Tane's outfit is perfect, and he will die in those clothes. It's I'm gonna say it now. It's pretty wild how much Zoe looks like her dad. Like, it's very clear which person she took after. Like, I think she might have her mom's eyes. Yeah, because her eyes. Hold on. Let me see. This should actually be like determinable. I don't know. I guess she's got her mom's eyes, or maybe I don't know. Might be her dad's. Double-decker biscuit, indeed. It's a good look, in fairness. Oh, that's a sweet moment. We're gonna screenshot that. Hanging out with the sister.
With Aloy. Kanumi, Merkel Zira? Bow gown him. Yadavek. Ribaza. Sika fish. Yukla. Yaba. Grenoi Foibi. Basu. Karenza.
I'm not gonna lie, folks. I'm looking forward to Hey, fine. Does that mean that I'm no longer gonna it's gonna show up as like part of my job? Okay, good. So we're no longer on the student schedule. Congratulations, university has earned Twig Scoop a degree. And incidentally, if anyone is wondering, Why is he wearing that shirt? I don't know, Carlene. I really don't. Because Boyd does his own thing. He's got powerful old man energy, and that is what he is choosing to do with his retirement. He's retired from a life of crime. He's got that's also a very good answer, Anonymous. He's retired from a life of crime to wear his awful shirt and write books, like awful pulpy sci-fi books, or not sci-fi books, but like crime books. Not that the books themselves are crimes, but you know, you get what I'm saying. Where's this diploma you speak of? There it is. Put that ish on the wall. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, it used to be the police that had an issue with Boyd. Now it's just the fashion police. Is it snowing? It's starting to snow. How lovely. And on that note, folks, it's a little bit early, like 5 minutes early, but I did go over this past Tuesday, and y'all have so much more to look forward to. On Saturday. So I'm going to end things just a little bit early today. Because we accomplished what we set out to accomplish. It actually took a little bit longer of the stream than I had expected to, but we have graduated. We are done with college. We are not going to be messing around with college for quite some time, if ever at all. We might play a little bit around with the content. Like we're gonna have like raging keggers at home. We might mess around with the robotic stuff a little bit. We'll probably marry a Simbot at some point, or a Plumbot, or a Serva, whatever they're called. At some point in this legacy, but not for now. For now, I'm gonna have to depart. Seriously, I appreciate every single person who's shown up in chat. We got some good activity in chat here and there. And yeah. So I think yeah. Everyone, thank you all very much for watching. I am Ned Finn, and until next time, goodbye.